Hello, my name is Will. I'm from Oxford. Now, I want to share something that is very powerful. But first, let me tell you some other detail about myself. I lived in Oxford since the age of 5 and I was born in Birmingham. And enough about me for now. I was going to share something very powerful indeed. Now, and also I have just come back from the gym, and earlier on I just had a date and my mum's birthday, and I've been looking at new jobs. I'm just here in my flat at the moment. Now, what I do want to tell you is this powerful thing is about animal spirits and how it can relate to dating. Now, I'll tell you one story. I had this kind of bad experience on POF. Now, what happened there was I was chasing women I liked on there, and also there was one woman I really liked in particular, and she was making excuses. I was having one night stands that absolutely went nowhere after I had become single. And my mentality was, I'm not surprised if I make the same mistakes. Okay, so one thing I want to share is there was one time when I stopped eating meat in my own place. And, because I'm spiritual as well, I then felt this closeness to the animal spirits, which I know it does sound weird, but if you find maybe some of the dating coach advice that you might be getting from pickup artists is not really working, you could try animal spirits. Now, there is the cow, there is the chicken, there is the lamb, and there is also the dog, but no one eats dogs. Okay. So the cow is of the Taurus sign. Now, I know that from my own dating experience when it was all fucking up. Big time. I then realized this powerful truth. Because I wanted to find the right one, I realized that I should have no meat in my place. And also, one other question I asked myself was, how in the world did I dump my ex? Well, there is lots of information on the internet. Some of it is helpful, some of it doesn't really help you. It's to find what information helps you. So let's say you read something on Google or you go into Siri, you ask Siri, how do I dump my girlfriend? And then Siri just comes up with a load of internet pages, all not perfect. But some other dating coaches I will recommend are Jason Capital, and I will recommend Hayley Quinn. Now, Hayley Quinn, her advice is the best. It is natural about approaching women, and I would say if it's, well, my advice, if you want to try this, you could empty your fridge of meat, pray to the animal spirits, practice meditation a lot, or if you don't want to use it with music, you could just go Om, and then you enter a relaxed kind of trance, and it is something absolutely amazingly new that is just powerful. You see, it gives the brain that vibration. Another piece of advice is, if you can help it, yes, We're gonna say the P word here, and it is on the internet and it's explicit and alright. I've hit that several times. Porn. Yes. It is very, very easy to end up watching it. Now, what happens is your neediness, it just increases and increases and increases. Whereas if you go to the gym, you get on the running machines, you hit that treadmill, you hit it hard, you hit it even harder and harder, then that part of you that was a needy little woman inside and a baby just goes like that. It just is just gone. It's gone. Gone. Then you come back and you are this new man and you think, who is this man? Who is this man that I have become? Somebody different. Somebody completely new. So, okay. Now, it is not just your clothes or anything that can make you confident or the gym. I find that, having a good relationship with animal spirits, now for me, that actually works. I mean, not everyone believes in the weird stuff. No. But I did once have a friend's flatmate stay, and I do have a friend that he's a very big spiritualist. He's like my guru, right? And I have another friend who's a sort of wannabe dating coach who's French, and these two, they never really agree. And I can understand why. I mean, because obviously, well, one of my friends would think, oh, Kevin's being a bit arrogant. Yeah. But actually, I'm a man that can see both sides here. I can easily, because it's what we're really trying to do when we're not eating the meat is you enter. It's a way of entering into a massive energy flow that brings people together. Now, if you think about it, you see, when you're not eating meat, you are saying to the animal spirits, I am trusting you to bring the right person. So then you're not entirely focused on it. Never be focused on it too much, because you can put so much human effort inside of this. You can really do it, like with all your mind, with all your soul, and then you put all your emotional energy into that one woman, and then gone. A bit like your career as well. Like, chasing that too much is not great. I mean, why would you do it? Okay? So basically, just hold back a little, let it happen. So remember, what I am thinking of is, yes, even my error sometimes, I do think of the outcome too much. Okay? As Jason Capital would once say, is never think about the outcome. It is all about what you do and just that moment. Like, even any spiritual teacher might say that, even Eckhart Tolle, who I've read his book, and you get these three options. The power to remove, change, or accept. And when I then realized I wanted to change my dating life, I chose change. Because I want change, any cost, any price. Not if it's £300 and it's going to wreck my bank account. I would not want that. I mean, hey, we've all been skinned, even I have. When you make those bad decisions with money, you go on the wrong sites, you do all that. And then you realize, what have I done? No investment coming back, no nothing. So remember, like a business, you invest a little in that. Just invest a little, like I say, and the business will invest a little back. You can't just invest a great chunk and find it's all gone. What I would say is, a bit like a woman. You see, even I've got it wrong with women, is I've invested way too much of my emotions, way too much of my energy, way too much of my soul at times. And you know what's then happened? Gone. Yes. All gone. And you're like, why did I invest this much? Whoa. And you then hit this rock bottom place, which is not the best place to be. You see, I would advise is that even in approaching women, it's better to invest a little, not a lot. And sometimes if it's date cancellations, yes, it's good to have the animal spirits to help you and not have any meat in your fridge. But then another mindset thing I'll give you is, what would you be doing? Just what would you be doing if you weren't on that date? Like for me, when I was about to go on the date, just today, I thought it was going to get cancelled. So I thought, before that, I actually thought, you know what I would do is, if I didn't get the date today, I'd buy myself a pair of boxing gloves that are brand new, and those wristbands that you can wrap round. Like somebody in the gym recommended that what you should do is buy those wristbands things. They wrap them around your hands, both hands. Put them on the gloves. Now then, say when you're punching the punch bag, you're hitting it. You're hitting it like this, right? Then your wrists aren't going to ache. So by the time you reach 40, so if I keep not wearing those wrist wrappers, then my wrists are going to be aching by the time I'm 40, and I might not be able to punch the bag as hard as I'm doing it now, and I am 28. Oh yeah, like I say, Will from Oxford, 28, you know, and obviously, yeah, I'm a single guy, and yeah, obviously, anyways, right, now that is what I would be doing if I did not get the date. I'd be going in the Decathlon store and I'd be buying like the gloves, the wrist thing, and I'd be using my new gloves on the punch bag, and then that's just more gym for me. Yeah, exactly. Because what you got to think is, if a date gets cancelled, do not worry about it. Never worry about it at all. Just let that flow. Just do that. Just do that, you know. Let that flow. Just sort of think to yourself, okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit better today. You know? Like, yeah, and then suddenly you might find that your date's not even been cancelled. If you have that mentality, you think, what would I be doing if I wasn't on that date? What would I be doing? Right? So yeah, that is my advice for today, and I shall be posting more videos soon. Don't judge me, this is my first YouTube video, and sorry if I rubbed my eye, but I'm just getting a little bit tired and sleepy at the moment, and it's getting late. Peace out, I am just about to go to bed, and I shall see you another time. Peace out, bros.